Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I could not have guessed in a million years that I would be making this video right now. In fact, I was just mid-workout, got a notification on my phone, and well, here we are. There's been some breaking news regarding Warzone, and it has to do with Verdansk returning. Obviously, this is something that's happened every single year since Verdansk was removed heading into Caldera, and now we have probably the most concrete information and the most, I guess, verified leaks to date in regards to Verdansk's return. So we obviously got some pretty spicy details to break down today as we get into it. If you enjoy the video, do me a favor, drop a like on it. It would be seriously appreciated. And if you're new to the channel or you simply haven't subscribed yet, right now around 50% of viewers watching are not subs. So if that's you, let's change that every single day. I got you covered with all things going on in COD, whether it's news, updates, meta breakdowns, it's all right here. So feel free to hit that sub button and turn on those post notifications. So this is the first initial tweet from Charlie Intel, breaking: Verdansk will reportedly be the big map for Call of Duty Warzone with Treyarch's Call of Duty 2024 game. Insider Gaming reported this information citing their sources, and we've also heard similar information. Verdansk will return. So we'll talk about the Insider Gaming article in just a moment. That's run by Tom Henderson. I'm sure you guys, if you are active viewers here on the channel, you know his name. He's been a credible insider for some time. But Charlie Intel reporting on anything to begin with usually means there's a good amount of credibility to it. Charlie Intel has proven they've got very credible inside sources, and the fact that they've heard similar and now it's being corroborated by Insider Gaming, this is like the two giants of gaming information, Gaming Intel and Tom Henderson, and then Charlie Intel specifically for Call of Duty, both saying, hey, we're hearing the same things. That usually points towards very good information. Now, what's interesting here is that this is meant for Treyarch's Call of Duty title next fall, so fall 2024. There's been a lot of rumors, a lot of speculation that, oh, maybe Verdansk is going to be back on the anniversary, March 10th, 2023, since obviously we've got it back for MW3, but this information obviously would say otherwise. So here's the article from Insider Gaming exclusive. Original Call of Duty Warzone map Verdansk is set to return in 2024. Insider Gaming has learned that Warzone's original map Verdansk is set to return by the end of 2024. Whilst details are still unclear on the exact release date of the map, it's understood that the current plan is to follow the traditional Warzone main map release schedule and have Verdansk return as a part of the Black Ops Gulf War Season 1. So this would imply that it's going to be happening probably in December of 2024. That's usually when Season 1 launches for every new COD now, just like it literally just did this past week, of course. So that would line up with the big map time frame and release schedule that we've seen pretty much every single year so far. If Call of Duty continues its annual trend of a late October / early November release, it suggests that Verdansk is set to return in December 2024. So as I just said, Call of Duty fans will be familiar that Verdansk has seen several changes to its map since its original release, generally seeing major changes during its seasons of content. Due to ongoing development, it's unclear which season the map will be based on. One source implied that it'll be a fan favorite season, but the exact details are murky. So that's a little interesting because fan favorite is definitely subjective. Are we talking fan favorite from MW 2019? Because peak Warzone then was probably like the haunting event in the Halloween era there. That was maybe the largest boom of players that Warzone ever saw. You know, peak Cold War could be subjective to multiple different time frames. I feel like when we had Nakatomi Tower and everything going on there with the 80s Action Heroes events, that was probably the peak of Warzone Verdansk there. So there's definitely different timelines when Warzone saw pretty high, you know, peaks in terms of the general main game. It's also possible that we could see the updated version of Verdansk in the timeline that we're in now. Obviously, Modern Warfare 3 went through and rebuilt the whole game from the ground up, as we know, for the campaign, and there's all the assets of the world being fully built out in the game as it is, and that's why all those leaks and rumors were speculating, saying, hey, maybe it's coming back for the anniversary this year, since MW3 and Sledgehammer just built it up again for the game this year. So we have 3 different versions and 3 different eras of Verdansk already. fan favorite is definitely going to be an interesting decision there when it comes down to it. Hey everyone, it is of course the holiday season, and if you're looking for the perfect gift this year, look no further than Gamer Advantage. This is the gift that keeps on giving, not to be confused with the Jelly of the Month Club, although that's pretty solid as well. Gamer Advantage is where it's at. Of course, you guys see me wearing the frames in every single face cam video. They are without a doubt the most important part of my day-to-day setup, because I'm obviously looking at screens all day long, and if you are as well, whether it be gaming, working, doing school, whatever the case is, these are game changers. They're going to help you sleep better at night, reduce headaches and eye strain, and all month long, everything on the GA site is discounted by 25%, and code WhosImmortal stacks on top of that for a 35% off discount for all of December. So quite literally the perfect time to pick up a pair, whether it be for yourself or some friends or some family for the holidays. If you're interested, the link will be down in the description below. In November 2023, Windows Central also reported that this year's Call of Duty will be based in the Gulf War. We've known this for some time, with Insider Gaming corroborating the report and understanding the working title is Black Ops Gulf War. Definitely a long one. The report also outlined that Activision could be taking a slightly different approach to this year's title, with the company considering more incentivized pre-order bonuses. One such pre-order bonus would be explored through the idea of weeks early access to zombies instead of 1 week for the campaign. We could get zombies like 2 to 3 weeks early, which, as we've already discussed in previous videos, would be pretty crazy, all things considered. Following these reports, the Call of Duty Twitter account Charlie Intel revealed that Gulf War will be the first Call of Duty title ever to have a 4-year development cycle, and that in and of itself, I mean, is going to build some pretty big expectations. Since the franchise's inception over 2 decades ago, Call of Duty titles have been developed between 16 months and 3 years, and that's been the standard. So Cold War's got the hype, and I mean, it's as plain as day now. Warzone 2024, Warzone Gulf War, whatever we're going to end up calling it, definitely now would have the hype as well, with potentially Verdansk returning. Now, obviously, I feel like this is partially coinciding with the fact that, one, just everyone wants Verdansk back. It's always asked about year over year. But two, obviously, one of Warzone's biggest competitors in Fortnite just brought back the OG map for whatever season or whatever chapter was last, and that reached the new largest player count ever in Fortnite history. So I'm sure Activision and Call of Duty is over here looking, saying, we boomed during Verdansk. We had crazy numbers. We were the biggest game in the world. If we brought it back, do we think that that could happen again? And honestly, I don't think Warzone will ever reach the numbers it did during Verdansk, because of all the situations going on in the world and everything happening like at that time, leading up to the perfect launch of Warzone, basically, from that standpoint. But it would definitely see a major resurgence in overall player count, since it's oftentimes considered to be the best Warzone map that we've seen so far. So definitely some breaking news here. Very exciting stuff. Obviously still a ways out though. So as we get new information, new details on this or anything else with Gulf War, you guys know I'm gonna have you covered with all the need to know info. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, drop a like on it on your way out. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.